Some people like hockey a little, some people like it a lot. Some people put biscuits in pipes by finding an open slot. Wouldn't you like to find a place? Shooter and Hooters knows a place that we can all go and claim. A place where we can go insane. Ebuny and Don are here for you. A one-level hockey takes. Great place to go, and let's all go insane.
Hey guys, it's Ebz and only Ebz. Don is in LA. He's gone to Disneyland. Apparently, that's the cool thing for 40-year-olds to do, is to go to Disneyland. He said I can make fun of him, so I did, and I shall. Don't get me wrong, I like some Disney stuff. More so the older stuff, but there's just something off about randomly dressing up. Not dressing up, because I dress up as horror characters all the time. Well, not all the time, but I do. It's not the dressing up, it's the getting overly excited about random people in costumes. That's what I don't understand. Like, if I stand and I'm looking at someone dressed as fucking, I don't know, Buzz Lightyear, I'm not going to get overly excited just because it's a character from a cartoon that I loved as a child. Because it's some random dude in a fucking suit sweating his ass off in the middle of fucking children. Like, it's weird. And welcome to the Shooters and Hooters show, where we talk about nothing related to hockey, even though it's meant to be a hockey podcast. Keeping it strong, keeping it alive. Going into hockey though, at the time of this recording, fucking Panthers won a game. They haven't won the lot yet. And my money's still on Vegas. I don't give a shit. Vegas has got it. But Jesus, what the fuck was up with that? I thought Vegas had it in the bag. I think everyone thought Vegas had it in the bag. And then they came out of nowhere and took it. You know what is one good thing though, is that now that Don's not here, I can turn the hockey podcast into an NBA podcast, because he doesn't like when I talk NBA. But he's not here to stop me, so screw him. So, Denver Nuggies for the win. Whoop whoop. So fucking excited. I said from the get-go that Denver has it in the bag, and they do. I don't care if Miami happened to just win a game here or there. It's Denver's game, okay? Jokic is a fucking machine. That man, he's not a man. He's from another planet. The dude is insane. Fuck Jimmy Butler, no one cares. Nuggies all the fucking way. And it would make sense that I go for a team called Nuggies when I have a fucking podcast called Sweet and Sour Nuggies. As much as I know that Denver is Golden Nuggets, I don't really give a shit. They're chicken nuggets whether they like it or not. And they really need a mascot that's just a giant chicken nugget running around. But I tell you what, it's hard to keep this going solo, which is odd. Having two other podcasts myself that are both solo, you'd think I'd be used to this by now, but I'm not really one to talk sports by myself. And I tell you what, we're not talking about cricket, and we're definitely not talking about a fucking didgeridoo. We're not being cliche. Just because I'm Australian doesn't mean that we have to talk about a fucking didgeridoo. Didgeridoo. That's his new name. Didgeridoo. Forever known as Didgeridoo. I'm actually supposed to be working right now, and I'd actually really love to be typing while I'm recording this. However, my keyboard is like a typewriter. So you guys would hear it non-stop, and it would be more annoying than anything. But I don't even know what to talk to you guys about. I haven't really kept up to date with anything. My whole life has just been surrounded by work and podcasting. And unfortunately, not this podcast. I'm a horrible co-host. Don's going to listen to this and just be like, she's fucking useless. Get rid of her. I do have some news in relation to the mascot drawings. Your girl here finally fucking posted some. It's just, yeah, I really struggled. I really struggled getting the right designs and images, so much to the point that a couple of them are just blatant rip-off. And I'll tell you here now, like, they're not all, my personal designs, but they have been drawn, they have been posted. Some of them's the worst things I've ever drawn. In saying that, as we sit right now, we have, so the original Atlantic Division, we still have a day left, but currently sitting at 50% each. Senators and Bruins, come on guys, you have to go vote. Vote, vote, vote. Vote on Twitter. It's all on the Twitter, at shooterhooters. It's all there. It's all at the bottom of the pinned tweet. So go and vote. And then we have the Central Division, which is interesting. Some of these are a bit all over the place. Some people haven't even voted. Okay, this is ridiculous. Come on, guys, you've got to vote. A lot of these are at 0%. Don't make me come through the fucking screen or radio or phone or however you're listening to this and slap your face. Okay, you have to come vote. That's all there is to it. But while I'm sitting here recording this really horrible episode by myself, Don is living it up. As I said before, he's been at Disney, but today, right now as we speak, he's at a baseball game. A baseball game. With all the fucking sport to go to, he's at a baseball game. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone says. Baseball is boring as batshit. Nothing happens. It's just a whack of the ball, and half the time they don't even run. They're just walking to the fucking bases. And it goes forever, and they're just going around in a circle, and it may as well be fucking cricket, which is just as bad. But at least they run from wicket to wicket, as opposed to casually strolling on by to the bases. There's just nothing entertaining. Not only that, he's at the fucking LA Cubs, I think it is, LA versus Cubs game. And neither of those teams he goes for, and he's sober, and there's like no one there. He sent a photo of the crowd, and there is no crowd. I thought baseball was meant to be like a major sport over there for you guys, but no, not at all. This was empty as hell. I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't get it. At least with hockey, you can sit there and you're watching non-stop action. Well, most of the time. You do get the odd games here and there. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. But, however, speaking of hockey, since this is a hockey podcast, they announced it, people. They announced it. The Open game next year. Rangers versus Islanders. I went mental blank. Because no one likes the Islanders, so who cares? That's exciting. That's really exciting, actually. Who knows where I'll be? I might be there, I might not be. Who the fuck knows? It's around my birthday, so hopefully no one's planned anything for my birthday here and I can go over there and actually watch the game. But for now, I do have my beloved Coyotes game here in Melbourne in a couple months. But, yeah, that's interesting. Interesting that they chose the New York versus New York. That's for sure. But honestly, overall, there's really not a lot to talk about when it comes to the hockey anyway. I mean, take out the finals that are going on, or the final, whatever you guys call it. The only other news that I've seen is like a couple of contract discussions here and there, and a few people signed on to stay with the teams that they're at, but nothing really that exciting. Like, I'm currently sitting here at my work desk at home looking at the NHL website, and there's really nothing jumping out at me at all. I suppose this time of year it's just all pretty money, money, money. Money, 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 money. Money. And nothing else. But yeah, I don't know. Interesting. You guys must be bored. I'm bored. I don't know what to fucking talk about. I'm so used to Don leading the conversation with this podcast. It's the one podcast I never really have to do much other than like show up. With the other two, I'm so used to talking. But yeah, it's interesting. Money's still on Vegas. I'm going to leave this episode here, short and sweet, while Don's at a baseball game that's got no crowd and he's not drinking any alcohol. So fuck that. I'd be so bored. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day/week. The next episode will be slightly late as well. I'm really sorry about all this change with the schedule between Don ditching me to go on holidays because he's a rude prick and me having a long weekend this weekend. I'm sort of just leaving it. This week has been chock-a-block for me. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy your day, your week, your whatever. And you'll hear from both of us next time. And, you know, you have to sit here and listen to me waffle on about literally nothing. So fuck the Panthers and have a good night. Bye, guys. Hey, it's Ebony. You thought you got rid of me? Too bad. I'm back. Just here to let you guys know, if you enjoy our banter and our bullshit, come follow us on all our socials. At shooterhooters on Twitter and TikTok, or if you're after something different, follow my two podcasts, Film Spark Pod and S&S Nuggies, or Sweet and Sour Nuggies. Mental health, film, hockey, cover it all. Come follow us. Come follow me. Fuck Don. That's all there is to it. Follow the Aussie with the better accent. No, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for listening to us bullshit and banter, and you'll hear from us in a week as per usual. Bye, guys.